All right, guys, questions for the parents out there. How do you know when to take your child to the doctor, urgent care, or even the emergency room? Sometimes it can be a tough call.
Kayla Sullivan is addressing this parenting reality in her viral report.
You know, I'd say this is one of the most difficult parts of being a parent. I hate spending money unnecessarily, but when it comes to my kid, I'd empty my whole bank account to make sure he's okay. And I often do. Take a look.
Hi, Kayla Sullivan reporting live outside urgent care where I just spent 3 hours to be told my son has a common cold. I can confirm my copay was $100 and I'll be likely getting another bill for the slew of tests that came back negative. This isn't the first and it won't be the last urgent care trip taken out of an abundance of caution. History shows my son is more likely to get sick on weekends, holidays, or vacations. My anxiety says, quote, don't wait for the pediatrician to be available. It could be serious, and you could be a bad mom for not taking him. Quick, he may need an antibiotic. And my bank account says, quote, you're an idiot. Back to you.
It turns out I'm not the only one. So many parents reached out with their own similar stories. This mom says she took her 1-year-old in for swimmer's ear. This one, teething. I cracked up laughing at Lisa. She says, nothing more special than being told by the giggling ER staff that my toddler's son just needed to fart. A pediatric nurse commented and said many offices are actually open 7 days per week or have after-hours hotlines to call. She also says, call ahead. That really helps. A lot of others related to the fact that their kids just always seem to get sick on weekends, holidays, or vacations. And that's the ugly truth of parenting. Back to you.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I felt what she was talking about because everything in the beginning feels like an emergency.
Really?
Like everything, she's crying. Oh no, she's crying. What do we do? Have we done something wrong? Like, what's going on? But that's just the reality of just that rookie parenting stage.
Have you had to take Riley to the hospital and it ended up not being?
I did one time. She actually needed to be there though,
okay,
because I took my eyes off her for a second, and she swallowed a Tide Pad, one of the little ones that we use, and I didn't realize it until I turned around and she's like. I'm like,
no,
what's going on? I'm like, oh, and she probably thought it was like a Starburst, some type of candy. We ended up going to the hospital, and I was so embarrassed. I was just like,
oh my goodness.
I didn't mean, I'm a good dad. I'm a good dad. I promise I'm a good dad.
No parenting handbooks. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay, so for more Kidding with Kayla, or if you'd like to send in your own parenting content, follow Kayla Sullivan on Facebook, or find the Kidding with Kayla tab under Community on WishTV.com.